Howdy gamers, Patrick Hickey Jr. here, Editor-in-Chief of ReviewFix.com, bringing you the next edition of Gem or Junk. This week out we're going to be playing Kileak, the DNA Imperative. So, I remember a long time ago, in a land far away.
Unidentified object approaching.
I wanted this game really bad for the PlayStation, for some reason. Maybe because Doom, I think it was Final Doom for the PlayStation, was super expensive. And I didn't want to spend that much money.
Systems check. Life support.
So I was like, bro, I need a first-person shooter on the PlayStation. This is when first-person shooters were basically like Wolfenstein and Doom. There wasn't a lot of them. And I was like, alright, so this is going to be it. So, strafing is like, I haven't played this game in such a long time. I don't even remember how to open the door. Wow. I'm trying to use the analog.
Access data screen.
This is crazy. How the hell do you open the door?
Insufficient power to open door. Access data screen.
I think you had to flip the switch. Yeah. You got your little freaking CGI full motion video basura. This was supposed to be sexy back in the day.
Switch on.
Switch on, wow, fantastic. So now this is open. There we go. So this is basically a corridor first-person shooter.
This is Carlos. Repeat. This is Carlos. Captain, do you copy? Exercise extreme caution. The enemy is everywhere and attacks without warning.
Thank you, Carlos. Oh shit, there's two of them.
Access data screen.
Press the wrong button. There's like a lock on or something like that. I don't even remember how to go like up and down. I don't think I need the health right now. So this was a pretty like run-of-the-mill first-person shooter back in the day. But I'm not gonna lie and say that I wasn't like totally impressed with these graphics when they came out. Oh shit.
Cartridge secured.
I love how the enemies just like kind of stood there and waited for you.
Repair part secured.
These robots are dumb as shit.
Repair part secured. Repair ID card secured.
Okay.
Cartridge secured.
So that was the only thing that kind of sucked. Like you knew you were going to be walking into like
Repair part secured. secured.
This kind of looks like the lunchroom from
Repair parts secured.
Big Bang Theory. I think I remember the enemies being tougher than this. Good strafe, yeah. I'm a dumbass.
Cartridge secured. Access denied without keycard.
Oh my god, I used to get so angry because I would just press the button over and over again.
Battery secured.
Okay. So you've got your shield, you've got your battery. This is why this was kind of like an interesting game, because you had to deal with like your battery, you had to deal with your shield, the whole... Get my ass kicked here.
Cartridge secured. Keycard secured.
Okay. So far nothing, I will say that the ending of this game is pretty ridiculous. I remember finishing it and being kind of shocked.
Repair parts secured.
Can I go this way? I went this way already. Let's go this way.
Repair parts secured. Record card secured. Lock off.
Okay, we came from this way already. So anyway, gem or junk. I will say that this is an incredibly underrated first-person shooter. It does a lot of things right. It's not inherently sexy. It's not.
Secured.
But for what it was, at the time that it was released, it was a decent sci-fi first-person shooter that allowed gamers to kind of feel connected in a way.
Cartridge secured.
This game basically proved that a first-person shooter could totally kick ass on the PlayStation.
Keycard secured.
Not to say that this game kicked ass, but I will say that, like, see, that looked like a door to me. It's not a door. This is as, like, no frills a first-person shooter experience as you can get. But it's got a lot of decent things going for it. It's got a good score.
Lock off.
It's got interesting enemies. That's the first level, basically. You kind of waited for all of this. This was like the bread and butter of the game. We're going down to the next level. Going deeper and deeper into this abyss, so to speak, to find out, like, what's going on. So, gem or junk, I'm going to say that this is a gem. So play it.